What's up guys, it's Andy Bright here. I know I look pretty tan up because I just got back from a 3-day vacation to a beautiful island in the north of Vietnam. I cannot tell you how much I love the trip because the island I was in is so stunning. There are so many nice secluded beaches around the island that you can practically swim without your clothes on. And the island was in almost pristine condition. And the sunset at the end of the day was so beautiful, breathtaking. But that is enough of my holiday. In today's episode of 5 Minutes About Ielts, I'm going to discuss pronunciation. Yesterday I just saw this video, take a look.
Hello everyone, my name is Linh.
As you may recognize, that is Miss Vietnam 2016. And she's preparing for the Miss World competition later this year. Don't get me wrong, this video is by no means for humiliating or mortifying Miss Vietnam and the way she speaks English. And to be fair, she has done a pretty good job speaking English this year, better than her predecessors. But nevertheless, I noticed that there are a lot of common pronunciation mistakes in her speech that a lot of Vietnamese people often make when speaking English. So in today's video, I am going to show you these kinds of mistakes and how to correct them. Again, this video is purely for educational purposes, not for mortifying or humiliating someone, so please don't get me wrong. Number 1.
Hello everyone.
Can you see it? The problem is with the way she say hello everyone, right? So one of the biggest problems for Vietnamese people when they speak English is that they often forget to stress the words. In order to sound good in English speaking, not only do you need to know about the correct enunciation, you also need to pay attention to the word stress. So in two words, hello and everyone, the stress is on the first syllable. So instead of saying hello everyone, you should say hello everyone, with a little bit of stress on the first syllable and a little bit of falling intonation. You can check out the previous episode for more information. And number 2. This time I have some problem with the way she says Vietnam.
I'm Miss Vietnam 2016.
To be honest, I think that native speakers will still understand us. It will say Vietnam, but I believe that I am more inclined to believe that when you are speaking an international language, you should try to pronounce the words as closely to how the native speakers do as you can, right? So like in English, our country's name is actually pronounced Vietnam, and the language, which I believe a lot of people mispronounce, is called Vietnamese with a stress on the last syllable. So again, Vietnam and Vietnamese. You should try to pronounce it like a native speaker. That's what I think. Number 3, these teeny tiny mistakes.
And I just have known that I will have to change.
That is probably just a small mistake and I'm probably just nitpicking here, but can you see it? She says, I have just known. The correct sentence should be, I have just known. A lot of people often forget to change the verb when they use present perfect. Number 4, lack of paraphrasing. I don't know about you, but I think she repeats the phrase Miss World 2017 way too much.
One of the biggest beauty pageant in the world is Miss World 2017. Before I go to Miss World 2017, when I go to Miss World 2017.
I mean, actually, to be honest, in her case, this is not much of a problem. But if you are an IELTS learner, when you repeat a word too often, you will come across as just lazy, as you don't even bother to, paraphrase the words. So, how can I paraphrase in this case? Just simply replace Miss World 2017, which is a very long phrase, with this competition or this beauty contest. Simple as that. So basically, in the IELTS speaking, I think that you should try to paraphrase as much as possible because this will prove that you have a very rich lexical resource. Number 5, forget the plural s sound.
I hope I can finish all the things before I go to Miss World 2017 And I hope you guys will be watching.
Now this is a very obvious error, right? You can see that she said you guy, but actually the word guy should be in plural form, you guys, right? And also she said I hope I can finish all the thing, but actually in this case all the thing should be the noun thing should be in plural form, like all the things. I hope I can finish all the things. I noticed that a lot of Vietnamese people often forget to add the sound to make a noun plural when they speak in English. This is a very tiny mistake, but in the IELTS test, if you make this kind of mistake way too often, you are in big trouble. So how can you correct this? I think that one of the best methods that I often apply in my case is to record yourselves. It is called the self-correcting method. Whenever I have to do any kind of IELTS speaking, I just put on my recorder and record all my speech, and then I listen back to see what I have gone wrong, right? And this is very useful, incredibly, extremely useful, because I can know exactly where I have gone wrong, and then I can correct myself in my next speech. And actually, this method helps me immensely to go from 7 to 8.5 in the IELTS speaking test. So you should try to apply it from now on. So that's it, guys. That is the end of the episode number 4 of 5 minutes about IELTS. Again, I am by no means trying to humiliate anyone. This is just a very fun educational video on pronunciation. I hope you don't take it too seriously. Please comment down below if you have any recommendation or suggestion for the content of the next episode, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.